Go ahead and get him, girl. Okay. Ooh, the volume is loud, girl. Greg apologizes to Sweet Tea Child. Anything else? Oh, girl, the song. I didn't even write down the song, girl.
The way he popped up, ripped open that shirt,
girl,
with that ugly ass access to the money,
girl.
Pull out that Kango hat,
girl.
Did it say "set me free" on the hat too?
I think so. Did it? Yes. Set me free.
Scott said, "Why does he do this to himself? Like he must have a humiliation kink. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe. They all was like, "Oh my God, don't do this, please."
I can't clap for that. You can't, girl, because it's about you.
Yes, your man. He is singing, and you saw yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah.
Let me free.
That's my man. That's my man. Girl.
The secondhand embarrassment.
Oh my God. Have y'all no shame? Decorum?
And Andy was Andy said, I know he was like, this is great TV. The producers, I just know they was
oh, this is TV gold. That's exactly what they was like. Andy was like, oh, this is TV gold. These idiots. This idiot. My name is Andrea.
And my name is Sierra.
And this is
Good Girlfriend Chat.
Girl, every time. I know. I was trying to wait on you. I was like, okay. Is she gonna come in?
Next time we're gonna just jump right in.
Yeah, okay. Next time we'll jump right in. Girl, hey girl.
Hey. I missed you, girlie.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I got to talk to you, friend. So glad to see you, friend. How you doing over there? You good?
Doing good. Yeah. Nothing new. Just watching my shows, girl. Just watching the shows.
I know that's right. Now it's a lot going on at Bravo. Have we caught up on all the Bravo business yet?
I don't think so. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
Maybe medicine, but
okay.
If we sprinkle a little bit of something else in there.
Yeah. Y'all stay tuned. We might have a little Bravo chat towards the end of the video. So definitely stay tuned with us, okay? Okay, so Sierra, tell the people where they can find you.
Yes, on TikTok, you can follow me at _Sierra Knows It All right here on the screen. I'm reviewing Atlanta, Beyond the Gates, the soap opera. There's so many new shows coming out. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to watch and what I'm going to record. You can also find me on Twitter at Sierra Knows It All, no _ Meet me there.
Yes. Be sure to follow her on TikTok, her Twitter, all the things. Please. Like this video, subscribe to my channel as well, okay? And get in the comments and let us know what you have to say about Good Girlfriend Chat, because you're also a good girlfriend as well. So get in the comments. We're inviting all the good girlfriends to come on down and talk to us, child. Yes. Okay. So, girl, this Married to Medicine reunion, the last and final part. Jesus, thank you, Lord.
I'm glad we made it through.
Girl, we made it, girl. Ooh,
it is not a good sign when your fans are saying, I'm glad we made it by the end of the reunion.
It really is not. Because it felt like more of the same. I mean, there was some different stuff, but it's still feeling like more of the same. Is that, you feel like that?
Yes. We watched the second episode twice. That's what
happened. Yes. That's really what happened. All right. We're picking up where we left off. Simone and Quad cussing each other out. Security got to pull Simone out. Jackie goes with Simone. Sweet Tea trying to get in there. What the fuck was she finna do?
Make it worse.
Make it worse.
She was going to go in and be like, fuck Quad. Exactly. I think no, it would have escalated the whole situation. So I'm really happy Jackie kicked her out.
I know. She talked to her just like somebody grandma. Go, I want you to go. I need you to go. Like Jackie. Okay, and then Quad and what's the other girl? Mimi, who we like. It was Quad, Mimi, and Toya. What did you think about some of the things that Toya was saying? I have a little opinion.
That we should be, one thing that stuck to me was her saying that we should be happy that Simone admitted to it.
Yes.
To move forward. These are grown ass women. I don't understand how she couldn't communicate that before. And I don't even really think it's true. But I don't know. Toya is always trying to be the peacemaker amongst the girls.
Yeah.
And she's not always 100% right, but I really appreciate her efforts in trying to keep them together. But
I didn't think that was. I was like, what do you mean you should be grateful that she's got this to say? Girl, what are you talking about? And then she was like, what the fuck did she say that really made me mad? When Quad kept saying, what did I do to her? Like, why does she hate me? It was something that Toya was saying that was really pissing me off. I was like, Toya, I need you to stand on 10 toes. If you're gonna be right, if you're gonna sit here and try to be the peacemaker, you still need to call out right is right and wrong is wrong. It was something she was doing that just I didn't like that. Anyway, I can't remember. But it's all good. If I think about it, we'll bring it back up again. So the guys are still on the stage.
Right.
Gene is telling us that they were on the island, the Sandbar, for only 22 minutes.
It seemed like hours. Girl. It seemed like hours. I could only imagine being at that event. They must have. The boat ride had at least been like an hour to get out there, to be there for 22 minutes and having to shuttle y'all asses back.
Girl. How, but girl, and it was so many things going on. It was Apollo and Phaedra them cussing each other out. Then it was Heavenly and T cussing each other out. Then it was Shaq and Apollo going back and forth. And then it was, who was it? Who was next, girl? Then it was Greg.
Was speaking tongues over T, and he was speaking tongues or whatever. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Phaedra and them was speaking tongues over Sweet T, and then Greg and then King got into it in 22 minutes. In 22 minutes, all of that happened.
Maybe they was just so drunk and how they didn't have to every time, because that clearly had to be an hour.
Got to be.
I can't believe Shireen cussed Phaedra out that bad in under 10 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how did that escalate so quickly?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you right. Which, by the way, Heavenly, we need that leaked. Okay, I want to see what was said.
Give us the
do your big one, okay? You can find somebody on the internet.
Laura, get the tapes.
Okay, get the tapes. Accidentally, let it go. Okay. So we also find out this was the back and forth between trying to hold Greg accountable on the things that he said about Quad, and was he right, was he wrong? It was just really this, Greg, you was out of line, out of pocket. I'm setting boundaries, so you're not gonna talk to my woman like that. What were your thoughts?
I think everything that King said was 100% right. Like, you're not going to talk to my woman that way. I don't care whether you used to be married to her or not. This is no longer your woman, and you're going to put some respect on her motherfucking name. And it just showed you how much of a narcissist and how, like, pea-brain that Dr. G is. And it's like he was trying to make strides to get, he was getting there, and then he just reverted all of it back and was an asshole again.
Yep.
Sweet Tea. Are you watching this?
Are you watching? Okay. Are you taking notes? No.
Wrong girl.
No. Because girl, remember she was in the portables, girl. Remember she don't...
I'm
sorry. Okay. Let me hush. I'm sorry. Let me hush.
What do you think about it? How did you? I'm
with you, friend. Like, King, the way that he so eloquently put it, he was like, you basically got comfortable with talking to women any kind of way because we saw how you talk to your wife. And I know you talked to my woman in the past like that when she was your wife, but she is no longer your wife. She is my woman, and you will not talk to her like that. Okay. And that's what it is. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm gonna just tell you what it is. And if you got a problem, that's on you. The thing about Greg,
and every man on the show agreed.
Every man, yes.
And you're wondering why they wasn't running to your side when it was happening. But go ahead.
But he's so that he couldn't even. The other thing was the fact that it was like Greg was like, I'm willing to put it all aside and be cool with King, but Quad, hell no. It was like he just had a bone to pick with Quad. Yes.
We still got some residual feelings about that woman. I don't know if it's love or if it's just like residual, like somebody ruined your life so bad you just want to not be with them, like, make their life live in hell. I'm wondering if that's what it is.
That's how I'm taking it with him. It's like, how dare you leave me? How dare you go? I'm gonna make your life a living hell. Like,
be successful, get a bigger house than I have on your own, have a better looking partner than I have. Have a good career, not being just a simple housewife. Like,
right. Because why else would he be here if that weren't the case? Like, I don't. There is no other reason why he would need to be on the show.
If it wasn't to get back at Quad.
Yes. If it wasn't to get back at Quad. Exactly. Like, there's nothing.
And if it truly wasn't about her, he could have simply came back on the show, apologized to Quad, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry of how our marriage worked. I have become a different person. Let's just keep it moving and see how this, we could coexist. If he really wanted to be on the show.
But he not.
He don't. He just wants to get back at Quad.
Exactly. That's it. And that's why Simone said, this is karma for what you did. I'm like, and
because they probably sat around the table. Oh, I'm getting mad thinking about. They probably sat around the table and talk about how can we get back at this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? I'm
that's
convinced.
exactly what.
Yes, I'm convinced.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Her and Cecil. I mean, Simone and Cecil. T and Greg. Plotting.
Plotting and playing. That they're right. So when Simone said you gave us your ass to kiss, so we hung out with Greg, girl, that's literally saying we getting back at you. What else is that? That
Simone, with an abusive man at that. A man that I told you as a friend that abused me. And you expect me to be cool with you after that? You're wondering why I'm not sharing anything personal about my life.
Oh my God.
And it just really, and I hate that every man on that stage sat up there and didn't have anything to say about how negatively Greg spoke to T, or how much of a narcissist he presents himself to be.
Yes.
And like the only person that got kind of close to it was Dr. Damon, but that's only because it was in defense of himself. Like he wouldn't say shit just to check him on being a terrible man.
No.
But it's just like, I still hated Cecil sticking up for him.
I said the same thing. I'm like, Cecil had the nerve to be like, well, you know, a woman can't say whatever she want to say. And I was like, Cecil, get your...
How do you feel about that? Like that's the hard part about shows that have men and women on them together as a cast, like especially, you know, I'm thinking like Love and Marriage Huntsville and other shows like that too.
Yeah.
But they don't got a problem cussing out the men. Like, you know, getting into it with the men. So it's just this old, nasty, old school mentality that Heavenly and Simone and them have. Like, part of me agrees. Like, if your wife is going to say something to me, I should be able to say something back to her, but in a respectful manner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get a lot of flack for this, and I know the people. I get a lot of flack for this, but I feel like if you two things. One, I do feel like if you say something to somebody, they should be able to say something back to you. I feel like don't coddle me because I'm a woman. Fuck that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not coddling you because you're a man. Fuck that.
Right.
The other part, though, is that I do understand that a lot of times men don't know how to communicate with their words.
Yes.
And it can escalate and become physical.
Into it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's my only concern. But if we're in a setting like this, where there's security, where the name of the game is battling with your words, and we all have something to lose in this motherfucker, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. And if you can't spar back with me verbally, then that's your fault. That's your business. Shut the fuck up and shut up talking to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing. And then on top of that, this specific scenario, I understand how, I'm gonna be real, I understand how Letitia and Greg could have felt a way about Quad saying, I'm gonna throw a baby shower.
Because they're having fertility issues.
Right. Because they're having fertility. Let's be for real. Y'all having fertility issues. I could see why you would feel that way.
Go ahead.
But I would not let Quad get me to a place the way that Greg got. There was nothing that Quad said that would have caused him to cut up like that. And that really irritates me that all the men, I think it was all of everybody but Curtis that barely said something about, and girl, Curtis the ogre girl, that barely said, well, nigga, you was apologizing about some of the things you said because you knew you was wrong, was trying to coax Greg, like, motherfucker, you wrong. So I don't, hopefully that answered your question, friend, because I feel like I just started talking this.
No, it did. Okay. It's never going to work on this show. They have too much history and drama. So I feel like anytime Heavenly says anything to any of the men in general, it's just going to escalate. And
that's true.
Yeah.
And I was listening at Heavenly Mouth. When I tell you that bitch is an assassin, I low-key love it. I really like. I have a love-hate relationship with Heavenly. I hate how she cut up, but I love how she cut up too. I can't explain it. But because all the shade towards the end of the episode, most of that shit was coming from Heavenly. I was like, bitch, you be cussing these girls the fuck out.
It's the Florida girl.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I was thinking about it. I was like, bitch, that's some shit. Anyway, that's exactly,
I like her too, but I just wish she wasn't just so like, such a pick me. Like, you know what I mean? It's just
Right.
like,
I'm like, why are you a pick me? You cut up so much that you don't need to be one.
and low key homophobic. So it's just like all of it included too.
Low
It's just like,
key, yeah. It's
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, okay. So hold on, I'm trying to see where we going. Oh, filing charges, girl.
Oh my gosh. You know, as a Black man,
Yes.
the issues that can occur when you call the police or get the police involved in anything.
Right.
The audacity of
Right.
him to just
Yeah.
even do that is just so disgusting.
Yeah.
And on the show, when he sat there and talking about he didn't care that he was going to call him anyway, or what did he say?
Yeah.
He said something
He
like,
was like, this ain't the playground no more.
Yes.
You know? I was like,
I'm a doctor.
You could ruin his life. Like, you're that angry. Did you see how? Let's just maybe hold on, because I feel like I'm rushing it. But when all the wives and the husbands are on the stage, did you see how he was looking when Quad was talking and gushing over King?
Just with pure disgust.
Just pure disgust. I'm like, Letitia, I hope
you can't even keep your face straight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
like, why would you sign up for this show if you still have this much disdain for seeing her, girl?
They thought they was gonna run Quad off the show.
Quad said it too, and that's exact. That they got together. Simone, Cecil, all of them got together and was like, "Yep, we gonna get Quad off the show. She gonna be gone. Whoop-de whoop-de whoop." But going back to your point, friend. You hang out with the nigga who put hands on the girl,
but they never believed it in the first place. They never believed it.
That's it.
They never believed it because heavily on her Patreon to just like, you know, I heard it, but you know, like I know, you know, blah blah blah. It took somebody calling, after the fact, after they kicked Quad off the show, show for her to backtrack on what she's saying. So that means none of them believe anything that she said.
That's true. And then on top of that, but the man was admitting it on the stage.
But then Quad, you know, like people talk about, what do we say, mutual abuse, or that term that they always say, like, put your hands on each other.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the woman is doing it because you done.
Well, she's defending herself. Yes. She's trying to. Now we're not experts in this type
of their marriage, but we don't know.
We don't know. But I haven't. I'm pretty sure she was trying to defend herself. I will die on that hill unless somebody had documentation.
Yeah. We just forget she said that, y'all.
Yeah. Let's move along. But yeah. I guess I'm still baffled at the fact that you hang out with my enemy, like friend. Okay, I don't even want to say us. If we have a mutual friend, that we cool with, and we fall out with that mutual friend, I'm not finna hang out with that mutual friend enemy. I'm not, especially if it's some like.
Somebody who did you dirty.
Like somebody who did you dirty, like somebody who stole your man.
Punch you in the face, you know.
Yeah, stole your TV or something, kicked your dog. Like some shit like, girl, I'm not finna be.
But remember, like, they hated Quad. From the beginning.
They hated Quad.
They hated her. They treated her like Mariah's little lapdog.
Yeah. Oh,
like they hated Mariah. They hated her, and the moment they got divorced, they were trying to get her off the show then too.
That's true.
Toy didn't want Quad going on a couples trip, and Simone following right behind her. They do not like Quad, so I don't understand why she is so butthurt.
Oh,
yeah.
You're right. Okay.
Like, it's just that's the show. We've been talking about this for how long?
Girl, at least 2 seasons, girl.
And it just, to me, I feel like we're jumping too, because the men were still on the stage last
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm trying to hurry to get to them and get them out. Greg accused King of bullying. Girl, get the fuck out of here, girl.
Like, he's 2 times taller than me, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Maybe me and Letitia could have beat up on him, nigga. You better be glad King laughed that shit off, which I really appreciate. He took that very well. He got Greg together like he should have, but he also took it very well. So I think it was Cecil was like, "Are you willing to apologize to not Cecil Curtis? Are you willing to apologize to Quad? She need to be apologizing to me for what, nigga? They did all this. Just admit that you felt away. That your ex is here, and she with him. Just admit that you feeling away. Well, I was offended that she was talking about me negatively, nigga. She ain't say nothing about you negatively until you told her. Right, until you told her you got a big fucking mouth and shut up. Like, that's the only time it went left. You said that.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Any other thoughts before we get to the wives and the husbands getting back on the stage? Okay. Yeah, because I feel like we're beating a little bit of a dead horse, just a little bit.
Just
But
a little bit.
yeah. I mean,
That's the
we can
bottom
talk.
of it.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about this all day,
Yeah.
child. But right. So all the wives, husbands, and the people get back on the stage. They talk about the bullshit that happened backstage with Simone and Quad.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, Simone is still going on about, you hid your life from me. You always talking about what I did, what we did to you, but you never talk about what you did to us.
Mm-hmm. What did she do?
What did she do, girl? We'll wait.
I mean, well, let's be honest a little bit.
Okay.
Quad did give her ass to kiss when she got on Sister Circle. I think she did.
Okay.
But I think that was rightfully so because of how they treated her before.
Yes.
So I'm going to get on this new show with women who really like me.
Yes.
So, whatever.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But I feel like she has tried this season in particularly to rectify that situation. And I feel like even on the reunion, she was leaving space for Simone to express herself. Tell me what I did wrong so we can move forward. And Simone just could not let it go. And it just took me back to Dr. Mimi therapizing everybody on that stage. When she said Simone is so rigid and she's inflexible and can't move on. And she just displayed it right then and there.
Yep. Period. No nose, friend. There. Yes. Quad gave them her ass to kiss during Sister Circle.
Yes.
Girl, that shit was like 6 seasons ago.
Exactly.
Girl, you still holding on to that? That made you so mad that you would go and partner with the girls ABUSIDE husband, ex-husband, and his new wife, who happens to be an idiot, by the way. I always gotta say that because we ain't been whacking tea like we need to. I ain't been whacking her ass like I need to this time. Okay, it's been 29 minutes. I ain't said nothing yet. She is an idiot. Okay.
Yes.
Girl, it's that bad? It's that much?
Like, well, she tried to bring up the whole. I mean, we glazed over a little bit earlier, but the father situation.
Oh, girl,
I don't believe that either. Like,
no. Go ahead. What was your thought? What is your thought?
Like it's just another excuse. Just admit that you just don't like Quad. Like,
yes. Because then if you felt like she was only there to shoot the show with you, why would you choose her to go with you? Why not Jackie?
I think was Jackie not there? I think it was. Jackie was there.
Oh, maybe
it was her, Simone, Jackie, and maybe
it was so long ago. My bad.
Heavenly. I don't know. I'm not remembering it either.
You might be right, but okay. So then, why would you have Quad come if you felt like she wasn't genuine? Like Sutton did on Beverly Hills. She invited the people who she really wanted to share that moment with. Why would you invite Quad if you felt like she wasn't genuine and she was only there for the cameras? And this was part of your storyline. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, she's there because this was a part of your storyline. Simone gone.
I just had a little tiny epiphany. What? Let me know if I'm right or wrong.
No. What's that?
Do you think she also feels some type of way? I think maybe she also feels some type of way that Quad is going to Jackie for her IVF as well too.
Probably.
I think so too. Like, because remember, I don't know if you remember earlier in the season, she was so on Quad about having a baby by Greg, your womb, blah, blah, blah. And she's like that with Sweet Tea too.
Yes.
Like now that she is and ready for that process, she's going to Jackie instead of Simone too. I know that got to be a little sting to her too.
I can see that. I can see that. Because whether she wants to admit it or not, I still don't feel like she's forgiving Jackie for the what. She ain't. She still. You might be right. Yeah, Simone.
She don't really have no friend. Like Jackie is gone. Yeah. Quad is Heavenly's BFF now too, and it seems like Jackie and Quad are going to end up eventually on the good page because she's helping her with the IVF story if it's true. And I still got my doubt.
She'll be a damn fool if she have a baby. First of all, I don't want her to have no baby yet. Wait. Let's do background check. Yeah, just give it a little bit more time, okay? On this King fella, he seemed like a nice man, but let's just wait it out, okay? 1, don't let Jackie touch nothing in your coochie.
It's too late for that girl. It's too late. The girls love Dr. Jackie, so she must be good to them.
Okay, I guess. Okay, Simone, if you weren't around, what we supposed to do, girl? Go.
Keep going on the show with the cast you currently have, and the new people they're bringing in that aren't related.
right. But that's it.
They don't have if Quad left the show, to me, it would be dead.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
couldn't carry the show by herself, and that's she couldn't carry it by herself. Jackie's giving nothing. Simone,
the nasty ass boys. We don't care about that. Yeah,
Toya, she needs somebody to bounce. Everybody's stories bounce off of Quad. So they better be happy she's still on the fucking show.
And I feel like that's another reason why they'd be aggravated with her, because girl, what else y'all got? What else y'all got? This entire season was carried because of Quad and the bullshit. The reason why people watching back, because you invited her raggedy ass ex-husband and everybody wanted to see how that was going. If y'all really want ratings, bring the bitch that Curtis was fucking on. Like, that's what come on, bring, if y'all want the shit, bring these girl. Anyway, okay. No, you're right though.
And Quad is pretty much making a plane, jumping a little bit, like it's either me or nobody or nothing.
Yeah.
So if Sweet Tea can't carry a show either. Girl, like, let's be honest. I don't want to see pick the right choice. Yes, cast. Like, please do it for us.
Yes, yeah. And I feel like they already know what it is. They can't. What can? First of all, Letitia can't. She always putting her hands on somebody, so she can't articulate it all. Okay. And what does? Let me hush. Let's move along. I'll wait till later to talk about it. Okay. Heavily apologizes to Contessa.
Oh, she said, sister.
Did you hear?
Sister, we got to do better, sister.
We got to do better.
Straight freaking
lies. Bitch, I say I know a liar when I see a goddamn lie. Bitch, we got to do this right, sister.
I didn't know where to go between Simone and Quad. But I can understand Heavenly's position. I can't understand Heavenly's position because who the hell is she supposed to run to?
Right.
And oh my gosh. So, I mean, I think there was like a smidge of positivity in there, but for the most part, the bitch was lying.
The bitch was lying. This was strategic. Yeah. No, we got to have alliance. We have to have as many people who can get along as possible
to keep the show going. And you know, the way they got this set up, Contessa is coming back next season. It's a done deal. She was on the episode from the very first second the reunion started as a friend of. Have we ever even seen that before? Like, you know what I mean?
No. Mimi came out
mid.
But Mimi and Contessa was on the same. I saw them pretty much about the same amount of time, right?
Well, Mimi didn't go on the cowboy. I don't even think they talked about that.
She wasn't. No, they didn't really. Not really. No.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of glad because girl.
Yeah, because it was a dry trip.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing going on. Yeah. But I thought if they're going to handle friends of the show, I would think that they would handle them the same way. But they handled Contessa where she was on the show like a regular cast member, so she's coming back. We know. Which I like Contessa. I like Dr. Contessa, but when she get into that pocket of trying to be the victim, you got to.
Off freaking topic. I don't know. I was watching Beverly Hills last night, and the reunion, and the next show that queued up was Below Deck, and it was the episode that Contessa and Scott were on. And she was so loose and free. She was getting drunk, falling down on the boat. They had like a little lace and leather party, and she looked tacky as ever. Like,
well, we know, this not.
But I was just like, where is this Contessa on this show? Like, instead of being the fun, personable woman we know you to be from the earlier seasons, like you chose to pick a fight with Heavenly, but. What, I just had to get a little tidbit out because it was just in her brain. But oh my gosh, do y'all like that? Get in the comments, let me know if I should pick it back up. I was watching it, but it didn't. Too many of them.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's the only reason why I ain't watching because we was outnumbered. But get in the comments, let us know if that's something we should be watching and talking about. But yeah, no, that's what I like about Contessa. Like, she really is fun. I mean, she was the one that got the party started with Married to Medicine LA, which nice show. I love that show, girl.
We need to go back and watch that again.
Yes, girl.
We talked about it.
Yes, we did. We did. So we definitely.
But remember, I told you they said Britain was at the reunion.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that, girl. If they bring Britain back, oh, girl, bring
Britain to this one.
Yes, Britain. I love that show, but I still want to see what the LA girls are doing too, though. Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna get on Instagram and see what the girlies is up.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so when is King going to propose?
I hated that. I mean, like, I know it's a natural question, but it's just like I hate it.
Yeah, it was. But did you see Greg in them face? Why was Letitia looking sick?
Looking back at Greg to see. Why does it matter if they get married or not? Like, you're married, stay with your wife, mind job, marital business.
That's how I know. That's how I know that how y'all got together was Bash and Quad, and you telling her.
Was this around the time that he said me and T are still getting to know each other? Did you catch that?
Oh, I did. Yes.
Sorry to bring that out of nowhere, but it just sparked.
No,
My
I just thought about that. Oh, because wait, was this around the time?
Part?
Oh, I think that was around the time when he apologizes to her for talking crazy, and he was like, we're still learning each other,
getting to know each other. What did y'all do before y'all got married? What was that time frame?
Exactly. And why did you wait until now to apologize to this lady?
He's just trying to save face. He's trying to save face.
Yeah.
If he doesn't look like a good person, like if he doesn't do that, who's going to come to his practice?
Right. And nobody could say anything because then that would start a whole. Because I'd be like, nigga, you just saying that just to save face, but girl,
and people's careers on the line, like, you know what I mean? They got to. That's why Jackie be sitting there like a damn mute.
Yeah, I need her to go. I need Jackie to go. So she's sitting there like a mute.
Well, who want to take us to the White House? Who gonna have Kamala on the show?
You said that.
Because Simone ain't doing it.
No, that's true. Well, can we get a doctor that can outside of Jackie?
We could. Maybe Dr. Mimi might show us something good.
Maybe. I like Mimi. I think she might be fun. I'm sick of Jackie. Oh, she is so boring.
Kill me. I'm sick of Jackie.
I am sick of her. God, I do not like her. She I feel like she's the real villain. Ugh. Okay.
Putting that battery in Heavenly's bed.
Exactly. Curtis and Jackie, they're having sex now. A whole number now.
What is that little hand job? Ooh, I didn't even do that. My bad, y'all. Please forgive me. Forgive me, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all.
It's all right. Oh my God. Did you see how upset Curtis looked when he said it? He was like, we get a whole number. Brought it up to 0.5.
And I just don't believe it at all.
I don't either. Why are y'all still together? I don't understand. I don't get it.
It's cheaper to keep it.
You're right.
It's cheaper to keep them.
Oh, did you hear when okay, so when they talked about the whole can you say what you want to say to somebody else's spouse kind of thing, and Curtis was like, is it Curtis? No, Cecil was like, Andy said, will you jump in and protect me whenever Simone got something to say? And Curtis was like, or Cecil was like, yeah, I'll protect you, but if you make sure I have a place to stay. I was like,
I thought it was a little funny. I thought it was funny. I ain't gonna hold it. I thought he ate that little piece up a little bit because someone gonna put his ass down.
That's what I'm saying. But sir, you don't got no place to live. You don't have you can't afford a place.
Is he working? Is he working?
No notes. You're right. Point taken, friend. Point taken.
Simone got a lot on her shoulders. Three grown ass men. That's why she's so stressed.
You're right.
And she don't take it. She won't take it out on them. She got to
take it out on everybody else.
Let everything slide with the man.
Yep.
Take it out on the people around you, the women.
Exactly.
Quad and all the women, but you won't say shit to your man.
Exactly. Which is the same thing that yeah. Okay. You're right. You're right.
But the Contessa, you was there.
She one of them Contessa. She do that too. Quad, would you have been able to talk so much trash about Greg if you weren't boozed up? I don't feel like she said anything.
Well, the people saying and that they cut a lot out.
Oh.
And I think even in like Mimi's confessional, she said that she was going on and on and on. And Quad loves a good monologue.
She does. But I feel like they shouldn't have fought it with her. Damn.
And they're not gonna show. They're not gonna Greg is already.
Yeah.
They're not gonna show him any more negatively than he already is. I
want to see.
I think, remind me, y'all, didn't Mimi say that in her confessionals? She said she was going on for a minute.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna have to watch that part again. I'm gonna have to watch the episode again. Okay. Greg versus Quad. Greg apologizes to Quad, blames it, saying that he had outside issues going on, and he wouldn't have, responded to her that way. But
Why this is kept? I heard he got fired. Mm-hmm.
Bitch, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame it. I don't, girl. I saw them reviews, girl, and them reviews was happening when he wasn't on the show, so I can see that. Okay, what else is going on? Oh, he said I just didn't like the fact that you were, you know, disrespecting me, you telling people that you supposedly had left me. Quad was like, I did. I was like, bitch, I ain't even hold. I wasn't even gonna hold. Just say, go ahead, girl. He told me somebody could have got you for your money, and
so childish. Like, sweet tea, what are you doing? You're sitting here in front of this man, listening to him say, like, girl, like, I'm so glad Quad got away. I'm so glad. You would have took her for her money. Like, what kind of man are you? Like, are you kidding me?
Girl, these are all the things that I was thinking. Bitch, Letitia, you don't hear this? You don't hear your man talking about how he would have gotten money from her? Why? And then whatever he said to you about Quad trying to get him for his money was a lie.
Exactly.
And then why
he needed that money? That's why they still paying off that damn house.
Exactly.
That's why he really mad about it.
Right. That's why he got money. Exactly. Now he got Letitia paying the house off. Bitch, you took on another
marrying an older man and paying
mortgage. I'm marrying an older man, and I'm still shopping at the Express. I got to come to the club with my tag on still because I got to return this shit. And again, ain't nothing wrong with shopping at the Express, okay? But I'm not married.
You got access to the money,
right? That's what I'm saying. You got access to the money. You got to have access to the money, though, girl.
The money can only get you Express,
girl. You didn't aim high enough, girl. You didn't aim high enough, girl. You mean to tell me? And he told me
get a better house.
Yes. When I tell you that girl, he perfect. They perfect for each other. See, that's why Quad said what she said. Y'all perfect for each other. Okay, perfect for each other. So Quad says, I just want y'all to know that every time I talk about King, that doesn't mean I'm knocking Gregory over there, and I'm not gonna coddle him. I'm not gonna be worried about how Gregory feels when I'm, bigging up my man. He just gonna have to be all right. He should tell us, well, just keep Gregory's name out of your mouth.
But did she say anything about Gregory at all in that moment? Did she? Let's think back, y'all.
Do 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 do.
No,
exactly what nobody talking about, and the only reason why it escalated is because your man
is still talking about the divorce proceedings.
He is still
the judgment, the divorce, like decree, like things that.
Yes, your man is about to get up on stage and sing about a song saying "Set me free." Yes, girl. Let's move along. Move along, girl. Let's move along. Okay. Move along. Pressing charges. Quad says that his ego was bruised. All of that. She was absolutely correct. We go back and forth and back about the divorce and all that other stuff and how she helped him build his practice. I saw some people online talking about how did she help him? He the one that went to medical school.
Y'all remember Quad running up through that office, in the paint and all that kind of stuff, and setting up the phone lines? And y'all remember y'all hate Quad that much that y'all completely forgetting things that happened in earlier seasons?
Exactly. And stupid. You don't have you have a degree to run to do the service, but to run a business, that's two different things, dummy.
And he's not really business minded because he's turning away clients.
Yes. You can't. Oh my God. I just was looking at the comments like, this why we got the big ass jack-o'-lantern in the president's office right now. This is why. Okay.
The people just cherry pick what they want.
Yeah.
And forget the rest.
Got to be.
And I know Quad is not like, you don't have to love her. Like, she has given us reasons to be fucking annoyed by her.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? So I understand y'all being like, I don't like Quad.
Right.
Some of my other group chats, a lot of my girlfriends love Bravo, and they will say, oh, I can't stand Quad, but that don't mean root for Sweet Tea and Dr.
No.
That don't mean root for Simone because...
No. That don't mean root for the wrong team. That mean you can just not like her.
Yes.
but right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fan of Kenya, but I feel like that. Ooh, I do feel like we need to talk about that, friend. Well, okay, let that be part of the Bravo conversation, the Bravo universe conversation we have to have after this. Okay, y'all stay tuned. Stick around. We're
Yes,
gonna make the video gonna be a little bit longer. Stick around, and we'll talk about that. Okay, so yeah, I'm sick of Greg. So I don't know how we got to this. I think it's what's understood is understood that if you talk to a man's wife crazy, that somebody gonna respond back to you. And I believe that's when Cecil had mentioned, you can't have somebody, come talk to you crazy. And Letitia was like, it's a double standard. Girl, Toya turned around and said, I know you used to your man talking to you crazy.
Oh, we're not used to that.
We're not used to
Toya again came with the right hook and an uppercut right there.
I said, oh.
I bet you she regrets making that video about Toya the night before. I bet you she regrets.
Baby, when I tell you, I said, sweet tea, just walk off, girl. Just go on and grab your things, girl. Get your keys.
And it's just Greg just sat back there like,
girl, go on and get your keys and your purse, girl. Get your stuff, girl. Go on home, girl. Go on home, girl. I know you done flew out to New York, girl. Go on home, girl. Go on home.
Pack it up.
Pack it up. Pack it up, girl. Pack it up, girl.
She's such a glutton for punishment. She'll be back next season.
She will be. Oh yeah. Which, I mean, girl,
just to prove a point.
Yes, just to prove.
It's gonna be a baby off next season.
Exactly, and that's the other thing. I feel like the reason why she's with Greg, and like she's gonna double down on being with Greg because she want to prove everybody wrong.
Yes,
girl. But
and like we said last week, well, I said it. Yeah, I mean, I said it. Credit for it, but what's she going back to?
Yeah, nothing. This is the big city life that she always dreamed of, girl. Oh God! Oh, let those.
I just can't get over him being older than her parents. Girl, like, can he even get it up? Like, I just. Let me stop because some of the bells might
you might be with some relationships. You right.
So maybe y'all can get down in Sweet Tea's comments and let her do some tips and tricks.
Yeah,
so she could.
Yeah. My thing is, okay, if you're not gonna be, maybe if it's not as frequent, or if you're not as virulent, okay, okay. Where's the money though? Okay, I need to be in Gucci, Chanel, Prada.
Well, I wasn't effing that man, and she was buying nice cars, bags, shoes.
I need bags, shoes, hair.
Greg was giving her money. She said,
"Yes, I need to be in Milan. I need to be in Paris. I need to be in wherever, girl. Okay, Brazil. Take me to the places. Do you understand?
He wasn't even doing that with her. Quad just started doing that recently, all with King.
That's what I'm saying.
Across the world,
exactly. I don't want to be. What's the point of being with somebody that's that much older than me? And here's the thing, ain't nothing wrong. Let's be clear. Okay, T.I. voice, be clear. It has nothing to do with somebody's age, right? It has nothing, but it takes a toll when the gap is that big, right? Like if you were marrying somebody that's the same age as you 50, he 50, y'all are on the same page, y'all understand, y'all have cultural relevant, y'all know what happened back in the day when y'all was watching Good Times or whatever TV show was on, y'all understand. When you somebody who's 30, 32, 35, then 30, y'all are in the same class, y'all understand. When you date somebody, the motherfucker 70 and you 30, you 30 and he's 65 and some shit, bro.
Your later years are going to be spent taking care of this old ass man.
Yes.
And your kids. Yes. If you have some. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just are never going to be able to enjoy like a peer empty nest or like
it's not going to be on a peer-to-peer level.
When he's old and decrepit.
Yes, And then I even think of the situation you in now. He always gonna look at you like you a child. He's always gonna be coaching you or talking to you in a condescending way because he's much older than you by decades. So yes, the things that he saw when he was in his 30s, he done been through all of that twice. And he moved on. So y'all are not growing together. That's like part of a relationship. Y'all experiencing life together.
And he's so set in his damn ways. Like,
yes, there is no growth. There is no.
Bless her heart.
Oh, good luck to the people who want to be with the men that be old like that. And it's nothing wrong with him being older. It's nothing wrong with that. Somebody got in the comments talking about something. You ageist. I love your commentary, but you ageist. I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't care about getting older. I know I'm getting older. I don't give a fuck about that. I am just not going to waste my time and let a much older man suck the youth
drain the youth out of me.
It's not going to happen. And I'm smart enough to know that that's what they there for. Because what do a man that's 60 years old want with me? What do he want with me?
All he wants is a baby that he ain't gonna take care of.
Exactly. Oh, girl, don't even.
She's gonna be a man. Let me not wish that on her. Let me not even.
But I mean, this is what she's asking for. Because girl, he barely take care of the house now, girl.
That's taking the trash out,
girl. He's setting you up to make it look like it's thieves coming into the house because he's trying to manipulate you.
Let me tell you something that really broke my heart to hear.
Girl,
are you crazy? Girl. And he's a psychiatrist. Okay,
you gonna be raising some kids that hate that motherfucker. That's what's gonna happen.
Mental abuse.
I'm telling you, he doing all, but she's mentally weak. So he doing circuses. He doing a whole damn circus over there, playing in her damn head, girl.
Let her tell it.
She knows it too. She knows it. She has to. She knows it. I know she knows.
There's just no. If she knew it, she would be gone.
No, she knows. But again, she gotta stay because she gotta prove that she made the right decision. Again, it's like what we dealing with now. It's like I see some bullshit going on, but I can't admit that it's bullshit because then that would mean I'd have to take accountability and own up that I made the wrong decision.
And we see that this whole reunion, she hasn't been able to do that. So accountability is something that the whole couple lacks as a whole.
Yes, which is why they're perfect for each other.
Exactly.
Wonderful. You are made for each other. I'm rooting for the Lunsfords. So yes, good for y'all.
Baby Lunsford is on the way.
Baby Lunsford is
I'll be planning the baby shower.
Yes. Oh, girl, it's very loud over there. The volume is loud. Okay. Ooh, your husband is yelling at you, girl. Okay. Go ahead and get him, girl. Okay. Ooh, the volume is loud, girl. Greg apologizes, sweet tea child. Anything else? Oh, girl, the song. I didn't even write down the song, girl.
The way he popped up, ripped open that shirt,
girl,
with that ugly ass access to the money,
girl.
Pull out that Kango hat,
girl.
Did it say "set me free" on the hat too?
I think so. Did it? Yes. Set me free.
Scott said, "Why does he do this to himself? Like he must have a humiliation kink. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe. They all was like, oh my God, don't do this, please.
I can't clap for that. I can't, girl, because it's about you.
Yes, your man. He is singing, and you saw. Yeah, baby. Yeah,
that's my man.
Yeah,
let me be free.
That's my man. That's my man. Girl,
the secondhand embarrassment.
Oh my God, have y'all no shame, decorum,
and Andy was just. Andy said, "I know." He was like, "This is great TV." The producers, I just know that was
this is TV gold. That's exactly what they was like. Andy was like, "Oh, this is TV gold." These idiots. This idiot has no self-awareness, sir. Oh.
This is his therapy, his self-care, you know, playing music. So let's respect his craft.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Moving right along.
Yeah, moving right along. Okay. He should have kept that shit in a journal, girl. Anyway, it would have been less embarrassing. But what else is happening? I was gonna get to the shade real quick. That was all it. Contessa's outfits. Girl, just the mess, girl. She don't be dressed like nothing.
Fashion over queen.
Girl, fashion over queen. Ain't nothing wrong with being a fashion over queen. It's just I'm not a doctor. And then if you're gonna do fashion over, get the cute stuff. Get the cute shit. It's not cute.
Poor
It's not
Contessa.
cute.
We love. I mean, like, you know what?
Yeah.
Good for her. I'm glad
Good
she's
for
back on
her.
the show. You know, good
Yes, me too. Girl, she had what it was Moulin Rouge. Girl, she like a gladiator. I was like,
with
what the
the feathers on her hair.
yes,
Everybody having a cute like interpretation of something, like
yes,
interpretation of it, and she
yes.
just
Like a
goes
damn
too far.
gladiator. Just a mess. Ugh.
She just wants to be seen. Like she
Yeah.
loves attention. I think.
That's what it is. And somebody said that it's attention getting. She was like, well, I guess I'm getting attention because no one else's outfit was memorable. I said, girl, you could be remembered in a bad way too. But
Yes.
okay. Pretty brown round. That was I think the comment because Jackie said somebody's cornbread
Oh
went to the
yes.
wrong places. Who you thought Jackie was talking
Of
about?
course, she was talking about Heavenly.
Yes, she was. I thought she was also
Heavenly
talking
just had
about
that
Sweet Tea.
BBL too, fresh off the table.
Yeah, she did. I think she was also talking to Sweet Tea too. I do. Because here's the thing, because Heavenly was like, girl, like I was able to push my cornbread to get to the right places. What did she say? Yes. She said, I pushed my cornbread to get to the places it was
I mean, I
supposed
don't
to
think
be.
Sweet Tea is a bad shape. Girl, she just the boobs was just
Yeah, it was
she gotta
all
get them under control.
yeah,
She gotta
girl.
get them under control.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of this was me, just me being the blackity black ass person that I am. I didn't like that Quad said pretty brown round. We know
What?
what
Exposing that to the white
exactly.
white viewers, please forgive me.
Yeah,
But yes,
sorry, no disrespect, but if you
I
do
really felt that with you right there. I think that, and let me not get on my Trump soapbox and my societal. We need to protect black things at
all the
this
black
time. Keep them.
protected,
Yes, I know
keep
we.
it
Yeah,
together.
anyway, but I thought it was so cute. I just love
Yep,
Quad.
me too. No. So if it was a bunch of us together, yes.
Yes.
But
Andy
without,
was so tickled about that. I
yes,
know he went home talking about, guess what I heard? Pretty
yes,
brown round.
yes, and I'm
No, it is
like, ugh, one other thing that we gonna hear, because what
like a
was it that
spectacle.
it was something that what's that little boy? What is that boy that do the gaming stuff?
Casanat?
Casanat, that's it. You know he do
You know.
the goddamn
Oh
right.
yes.
These white people have turned that into I
Take
was
our shit, co-opt it, make it.
yeah. What the fuck is y'all not even? What are y'all talking about? Just be you, and then call it internet speak.
But let's just, we can go
Okay,
on.
you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right,
We can
friend.
get
You're
into
right.
it.
You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. But these the thoughts. I said, God damn it. Here go Andy. He done found him a new,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, I always find a new something with these
Mm-hmm.
blacks.
That's the way he used to be eating up Nene when she used to be
Yes,
saying them
yes,
things.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
It's just
yes.
like we in a zoo. And they
Yep.
like it.
That's exactly. Oh, a
That's how I
new
felt from that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Oh, I found something new. I know he get it from Potomac, American
Mm-hmm.
Medicine, Atlanta, all and I just be like, oh my God,
I thought it
stop.
was just
Even
me. Okay, good. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. I wasn't even gonna bring it up. I was gonna.
nah, girl. I was really looking like
Mm-hmm.
nah, he about to culturally appropriate that shit.
Yes.
We get the heavenly shade, girl. I was laughing my ass off, girl.
I really thought they was gonna throw in somebody else besides
I
Heavenly.
did too.
I really swear, I swear, but
Girl, they kept reading them off. I was like, bitch, that's heavenly. It was heavenly. That was
he said,
it.
I don't want to play this game. I guess
Right.
not. I
I
see
see
why
why.
not. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I see
But
why,
without
girl.
Heavenly Shade, we wouldn't like the show wouldn't be as funny as it is.
It
Like,
wouldn't.
and that's why like we miss Mariah too. Like we miss
Yes,
she
the
had the fun
Mariah.
shade and Quad. Like these are the characters that the things that make the
Yes,
show light and fun.
it
Like
does. We need Mariah. I really want. I hope this causes
let
Mariah.
the ship sail, friend.
You
Let the
think
ship sail.
so?
She ain't coming back.
I
I don't.
think she would be open to it though. It sounded like she would be when she was talking to Carlos King.
We haven't got Nene back yet.
But
Either.
Nene filed lost. Oh,
So
Mariah.
I think did Mariah file for the? I don't know if she filed, but I think. You gotta look
I
into
don't
that.
remember. Okay, let me not get
Because there was
because
an argument about whether she really started
yeah.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah. I think she still get coin
I
from it.
hope so. I
Right,
hope
right,
so.
right, right, right. Nene to me is a little bit different because uh Nene was saying that they were like racist towards her and it was like, well, girl, if you felt like that, why the hell you kind of trying to come back? Like it just didn't. It
Mhm.
didn't. Nene left on her own accord. That Mariah didn't, in my opinion.
She got
So
ousted. You think?
yeah, she got ousted, and I really hope that this leads Quad and Mariah to get back being friends. It probably not, but I would love for it to happen. Cause girl, if Mariah pop up, girl, baby, rock the boat. Talk about rock the boat.
Mm-hmm.
that would be some shit. But
they'll have to give her a cute coin for her to come back, I think.
please give her a cute coin. I mean, y'all ain't paying Letitia nothing. $1,500 a day.
We could just drop her and, you know.
Yeah. Oh, please take her and her crazy ass husband.
Her and Jackie's salary.
Oh, bye, Jackie. I absolutely be just fine with her, Jackie on. But you know what? Like you said, Jackie solidifies. We could bring one more doctor on. Get rid of Greg and Letitia, and bring in another doctor.
I was just about to ask you once we finish, I'm gonna be like, what do you want for next season? Like, what's your prediction?
Yes. Okay. So I want all the girls to come back. Part of me, I go back and forth. Part of me wants Letitia and Greg to leave. The other part of me wants them to stay because I want them to suffer through watching Quad enjoy her life. And I also want to see how Greg treat this girl and how it's end up going to be very much of the same that we saw with Quad. And I want them to add maybe another doctor to like just add a little cherry, you know? Yeah. I think that's what do you think, friend?
I wish they would leave Sweet Tea and Greg.
I can see
and then I would be okay if it just stayed like that.
Okay.
I'd be okay.
Yeah.
I do agree. I would love to have one more doctor come onto the show. But if that's not possible, I think they're fine the way the more I'm saying it, the more I'm just like, nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I would love for Simone to leave, but I know that's not happening.
No.
I'm so over her and Quad arguing together. It's just
we need a villain though. That's the reason why I want.
She's not Greg. A good villain because she don't stand in.
That's why I want Greg and Sweet Tea because they're so aloof and not self-aware that it just like I can't explain it.
They're a good punching bag.
Exactly. Because they're not.
Unfortunately.
No, right. Exactly. They're a good punching bag because they're so like they don't even know that they're being. They don't know that they're the butt of the joke. They think everything is fine. Now if they start realizing that I am a joke, then it's kind of like, well, damn, you know. But I just don't feel like they realize that they're the butt of a joke. All the jokes.
Shoot, at this point, just refresh the whole entire cast.
Really? I'm not. You know what? Maybe. Maybe.
They don't have nothing else going on. Like, what do they have going on?
They don't. But what doctors would want to risk, being, I don't know.
That's why maybe we need some more wives.
Yeah.
Doctors' wives or like Contessa and Scott.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Okay, so like a Contessa and Scott or damn doctors' wives. You know how I feel about that. Okay. Yes. Yeah. No, that's good. The only reason why you know how I feel. I'm like, damn, I don't want to see no more housewives. I want to see a woman that's doing.
Yeah. But remember, the men are integral to the show too.
That's true.
So I don't know. Yeah. We'll see what they do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If they bring Dr. Alicia back, they wouldn't. Why did they only stay for one season?
That was a weird one too. I thought she was pretty solid. I mean, what they showed of her.
Yeah, and her husband was just enough bullshit for us to talk about.
Right, exactly. They need to make Mimi get her really moving on the show. Yeah, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll give her some time to make us hate her.
Yeah, right. I was like,
I got a feeling, girl. I got a feeling.
You feel like me?
I got a feeling.
I feel it. Okay.
I
ain't gonna be, girl.
No,
yeah, I got a feeling.
I really get to see who she really is.
I do too, friend. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god, we here. I was like, I like Mimi, but okay.
I can tell she gonna get on my nerves.
Yeah, I was like, okay, girl, you.
Like, because don't try. Like, I appreciate that you're a therapist, but I'm not here. For therapy.
Don't. We friends. I'm not your patient, but I can see that. I can see that becoming a thing. Okay, girl, you got one more fucking time to diagnose me, bitch. Okay. Okay, you got one more time. So anyway, any other thoughts on
Married to Medicine, thank you for a solid season. I ain't gonna say it was good. It got a little rough towards the end, but
yeah.
there is some time to course correct. Let's keep these relationships flowing over the break.
Yes.
You know, so it won't be like y'all strangers when the season comes back.
Right.
That seems to be an issue for y'all.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who has the baby first.
Yes. Ooh.
I'm telling you, that's gonna be all next season. It is. It's the quad still.
It is. Who you got your money on? Actually, never mind. Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Yeah.
Don't answer that. Tell me later when we're not on camera. Okay. Tell me later. Okay. All right, you want to pivot? You got time? Because I know you got the streets is calling. Okay. Okay, so we pivoting, y'all. Don't forget to like and comment and share this video. We're about to have a little Bravo conversation. So if you want to join in, get in on the convo, we want a little bit off script or whatever. But you already know, Sierra, before we log off, tell the people where you can be found.
Yes, find me on TikTok at _Sierra Knows It All and on Twitter at Sierra Knows It All.
Yes. Okay. So I said log off. We're not logging off, girl. We're gonna have a little conversation real quick. Okay. So Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let me take my glasses off, girl. Unpopular opinion. I already said it before. I feel like Kenya was well within her right.
Wow. Not my friend.
I know.
Not my friend.
I know.
Okay, go ahead. I need to go ahead. I got to hear this one. So I have not heard this take at all. So this is fresh.
You haven't?
Not from you.
Really?
I just would not have thought you would say that. But go ahead. Yes.
I know. Okay, so but see, that's the thing. Very unpopular opinion. The only thing that I wish that Kenya had not done it at her salon. But I wasn't mad. Now I would have done it sometime. I would have done it someplace else. I would have done it with just the
girl
housewives people.
I said the same thing to my sister. I ain't gonna hold you. But go ahead.
For real? Okay, because that girl threatened her with a pow friend. Twice, friend. The girl threatened her. And if you can get so mad, Kenya hadn't even done anything to the girl. I was like, I'm going back. I'm looking now because we know how Kenya is. Okay. And I'm not a fan of Kenya. I don't even like her because she mean as hell. Okay. But I went back with a fine tooth comb. And again, this is
see
where did we get off track? Where and production don't care about Kenya, so they don't have no problem painting that girl to be the villain. When Kenya was asking her about the ring, I was like,
it wasn't shady at all.
I was like, she was just asking about the ring because it wasn't.
Are you engaged or not?
Yeah, because there was no band to go along with the ring. So how am I supposed to know if you were engaged or if you actually married? So I don't know. And you said it's my second ring. Your second ring of what? I don't. Is this another? And then she was so proudly telling everybody that she's a video vixen at the tender age of whenever she was in high school.
You're right.
So when she says that, we already know what video vixen means, okay? Because you wasn't in no videos with no. Because remember the era of music videos, like the Jay-Z's, excuse me, what's your name? Megan, what's her name?
She wasn't old enough for that.
She wasn't old enough. So now you're in this, right? You're in this era, and girl, ain't no videos real classy like that. Not.
I saw a little snippet that she might have been in Soulja Boy's "Kiss Me Through the Phone" video.
Oh, girl, I heard about that, but I didn't see it.
That ain't.
But that's no. She said she was a video vixen.
Yes, but she was in like King magazine and some shit like that too when she was. If I'm not mistaken, yeah,
right.
That's not a video vixen. Yeah,
right. No, that's not in King magazine.
Okay, I'm hearing you. Keep going.
So, and again, here's the thing. I don't want to. It's not revenge P when it's accessible on the internet. It's not revenge P when it was done consensually and that it's for consumption, right?
We know that for a fact.
How did they get it? I'm assuming they scoured the internet and found it. Now if they got it from somebody who she was dating and they took something intimately, But I just feel like she got it from her video vixen days. And this is what she did. Because when you say a video vixen, girl, what else you talk? Girl, what else you talking about? I don't know. I'm not trying to justify. What am I doing?
Okay, yeah, I was waiting. I'm waiting.
I'm not trying to justify. Oh, bitch.
I'm looking at that, y'all, but
I'm not trying to justify. Let me hush, because maybe I am. Maybe I am.
It's okay, friend. It's okay.
I am.
It's okay.
But I'm being honest with myself. I'm being honest with myself.
No, I can hear you. No, I hear you because, like, I'm just going back a little bit. I definitely, when me and my sister watch this together, because I have a little baby sister. She's never watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, period.
Oh, so this is her Housewives of Atlanta virgin?
Yes. And I've been trying to get her to watch with me for years. Like, let's just go back and start from the beginning.
Yeah.
She won't do it. So like, well, this is the perfect time to start because there's a brand new cast, pretty much not, So she's watching it with me. And I was just like, we were talking. I was just like, I think what Kenya did was wrong. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if she wouldn't have done it in front of a crowd full of strangers, it would have even went off better. Like, even if she would have, they would have been sitting at dinner. I'm not saying that this is the right thing to do, because it was the wrong thing to do, y'all. It was the wrong thing to do. If she would have been sitting at dinner and be like, I got pictures of us, you know what I mean? Like, you did this and that. But to print it out and show it at your grand opening in front of all them people, strangers, people who did not sign up to see that.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't have.
That's why I think is it revenge porn? Sexual harassment? Show me some damn shit that I don't want to see or something like that.
I can see that. Yeah.
I'm just so glad. Like, I hate Brit. I mean, I hate is a strong word. Let me take it.
Yeah, dislike her strongly.
Dislike her strongly. Mm-hmm. But I'm so glad she wasn't there to physically be in the presence of seeing that.
Yeah.
Because if she was about to pull out a pow pow because of that, you don't know what the I would have did if I would have seen you.
Right.
Kenya might have got dragged by her hair.
That's true.
Second time on this show. True. But it probably wouldn't have gotten that far because everybody jumped in. And
right.
But you're opening it up because your intention was for her to be there.
Yes.
So you probably wanted her to cut up and act the fool so she could
get out respond
the show.
And
respond.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. If you scared of her, threaten you with a pow pow here and you ain't did nothing, now you
I don't know. Kenya, I'm so disappointed in you. I don't care what nobody says. And I'm so happy Cynthia checked your ass in that moment like a good friend should have. Yeah. And it sucks that you're pissed off at her, calling her a traitor now.
Yeah. Because isn't she hanging with Britt, though?
No, I think that's Portia hanging with Britt. I just think
Portia.
Cynthia's like on a press tour right now.
Yeah.
About how it was bad. And well, I don't think she's buddy with Britt, but I can't believe.
Get me together, friend, because I'm sure like I know.
Everybody been a hoe. Everybody sucked a little D.
I know. I'm not. That's why I'm like, girl,
I don't understand why she thought that was like a dig. Like, you know what I mean? Too. It's just like, what? Like, your castmates is thought in the bottom. Portia called herself Princess of Thoughtlandia. Portia had her booty cheeks out all season, and we're shaming somebody because she stuck a little D on camera.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, but then again, this is Housewives, so I guess they're trying to say that we're upper echelon women and we do things along those lines. So
there ain't nothing wrong with sucking a little dick. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's something wrong. I know you're right.
Brittany should have been fired too. I'm sorry, she should have been fired.
Yes, she should.
Or did I just make that up?
Girl, we don't care. We don't care.
Should have been fired.
Bridget, Bethany. We don't care. Bonquisha, Boo Beautiful, whatever. It doesn't matter.
If Kenya was gonna go, Britt should have been gone too. But I just. Maybe it's
you're right.
Kenya's just not a pleasant person to work with. I don't know, like why was
like her.
The network so quick to just
they've been disliking Britt for what's her name? Kenya for a long time. Very long time.
It's so tough because Kenya has been through so much shit on this show. But she has caused so much shit on this show.
She has. I never liked her. I feel like she's the one that started the bullshit with Portia. The situation between her and Portia. She's the one that started that, to me, in my opinion. Portia got up on stage.
With the scepter and the
no, this was before. This is when Portia I think they had a charity event, and Portia got up to introduce Kenya, and she called her
Miss America.
Miss America instead of Miss USA or something like that.
That was very early on their first season though.
But Kenya got so mad, but that's what started it.
Mm-hmm.
Kenya was like, "You know who I am, bitch? I'm Miss America." I was like, "Girl, I would have gotten that mixed up too."
Also, Portia was friends with Phaedra. You know, her and
Okay,
Phaedra
that's true.
and also, Kenya always says that she likes smart girls, smart, pretty girls, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Portia is such a dunce sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I can understand like the personalities don't really clash, but I mean don't really mesh. But poor Kenya, like you literally let a newbie trick you out your spot.
Yeah,
trick you out your spot.
And now all the girls don't like brisket,
which makes it even worse.
Yeah, it's like,
and I kind of like hate that too. That now they're like on this press tour, like talking about standing the fact that she was your friend back then, and now all y'all want to hate her. Well, except for Portia,
right? Ugh. But Portia has no loyalty to anybody, child. Portia only with you whenever whenever it serves her. So, yeah. Yeah.
I'm so sick of her too.
Yeah.
And that's why I've been like, oh, I don't want to be dragging these people. Like, I have not even made a review about Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just can't even like.
That's probably why my views were low for the Housewives of Atlanta review. Girl, people is not. I don't know if my people are tired of them.
My people's tired of them.
Really? Yeah.
Already, it's just like, what's the rest of the season gonna be about?
I know. That's yeah.
And now Britt is finally doing press now, talking about I'm still waiting for an apology from Kenya. I haven't got a call, an email, or a text. Like, girl, are you gonna apologize? Well, she's gonna be like, I did try to apologize.
Right. That's true.
Damn.
Yeah.
Kenya had time to pivot and just be like, no, when the girl brought the flowers and stuff. And like, I wish, because she showed three things on the screen.
Yeah.
The first one came up, everybody was just like, oh. The second one came up with the plastic surgery. People was just like, it wasn't hitting the way I think she intended it to hit. I wish she would have just
stopped, read the room, and was like, yes. Yeah.
Bro, Angela went from standing behind her, cheesing, to off to the side so quick. She was gone.
To out the door. Like,
one by one, just.
Yes.
Left.
Yes.
Tiptoe out of that joint.
Like, yeah. Would it have been better if they were all at dinner and then she just started sending screenshots on their phones? That's some shit I would do.
Yes, like next thing you know, airdrop.
Yes.
Everybody, let me accept. Can you airdrop me something?
Yeah.
Boom. But that would have really been, that probably might have been worse, transmitting.
Oh, that's true.
See, either way, it's just,
That's true. Damn, see, that's the little mean spirit. I'm a little bit of a mean spirit when it comes to.
She went to Kinko's.
Yeah, got some Elmer's glue.
Took one of Brooklyn's science fair boards. Pasted it on the board.
Girl, yes, girl.
And it wasn't even done neatly. Like, did you peep that? It wasn't even done neatly. Like, you couldn't put together a mother freaking PowerPoint slide. It's like, put some thought. Yes. All these people in Atlanta got all these graphic design skills. And this is what.
Oh, girl.
Was it a rush drive?
Cut it out.
A rush drive.
They was cutting.
And he was just crying about blowing $400K.
Yes.
Doing this for your daughter.
Yeah.
Sorry to that girl. And now look at it. Is it thriving? Is the salon thriving?
No, I don't know. They say it's only open on certain days.
Yeah.
Oh God. You right, friend. You right. I wish she hadn't. You right. She shouldn't have done it.
How you liking the other girlies?
I like Kelly. I think she's a good fit. I like her story. Angela has a lot going on.
She's slowly creeping up there, getting one of my favorites. I love a housewife that has a good personal story.
Yes. She's got a lot going on. It's a lot of meat. She got a lot of meat. The only thing about Angela is her stories make me ask more questions.
It ain't adding up.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
That daughter's something else.
Okay, what have you peeped, friend? What did you peep?
I think she is so manipulative. Like, you want your mother to get rid of your grandmother.
Yes.
Knowing your grandma got mental health. If you gonna put your grandma on the street, you need to stop taking care of them.
Stop taking care of them. You trying to take the car that she bought for her own mother?
They probably was just asking the heifer for some gas money.
Yes, that's probably what it was. I think so too. They probably
That's
asking her
what
for
my
gas.
first instinct was. They probably
Yes.
told you put some gas back in that car.
Yep. That's exactly because you drove it before and you
Left
drove
it on
it all the
E.
way out, left it on E.
Typical 24, 25-year-old bullshit.
Exactly. Now, how is it that Angela said her and her daughter are best friends, but the daughter go get married and not tell the mama? And why the hell is the daughter living with the mama and the auntie and not Angela in that big ass?
Girl, get out of my motherfucking! I was getting ready. That once you finish that's my next point coming up. Why she not living with y'all?
Why is she not living with y'all?
What's going on with that?
And why don't she have her own car?
Why is her husband don't got no car? Her husband or wife don't, because we don't know what, you could be a little bit.
Right.
Why does your spouse
not
have a car?
Not have a car. And then this is just me being Angela bought how many properties?
5.
And the daughter wants a coffee shop, but you bought 5 properties, but you can't help her get a coffee shop. And I'm not saying
clearly she ain't a trustworthy person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like something going on there.
Yeah,
like,
girl.
She not even living at home with her mother. Like, what?
Right. Girl. I wonder if it got something to do with when they found out that Charles. I feel like it got something to do with that.
I feel like Charles is strict.
I do too.
And the girl probably was trying to get away with a lot.
Yep. Probably
go live with grandma.
And she cut off. She cut off. So we're not buying her nothing. We're not doing nothing. And the money ain't Angela's money. It's Charles' money.
And she said that on the show. She said it's Charles' money that they're using to take care of family.
Okay, so that's what I thought. Now, how did Angela say she was a self-made millionaire if Charles's money?
I'm gonna have to go back and look at that again because now that you said that.
Because she said
she had a job, but I can't remember what it was or
financial consulting.
Sounds like a scam to me, but
it do. Because Charles's money is what's bought these properties. It's Charles's money that's paying for your people now.
Charles got a lot of money.
But he used to be like according to Boo. He said,
good girlfriend chat. Good girlfriend chat.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Him downstairs. Okay. Him downstairs. He said that it's
he was popular.
Yeah, he was popular. He played against Michael Jordan them. And they was like, they was bringing in money.
Yeah.
So I don't know Angela, but she got a good personal story, and I want to hear about it. It sounds.
And she messy too because she put that question in the jar.
Girl, yeah,
that stirred the drama.
I said, "Oh, girl." So you saw when Shamia was like, "Oh, so you messy? I got to keep my eye on you, girl." But wasn't she double talking? Okay, because she said when she was sitting with Shamia and Brisket, she was saying, what's that? She was like, "Oh, I was just voicing my friend's opinion. I was taking her side." And then when she was talking to Kenya down to the salon, she was like, I reached out to Kenya to see how she was doing. I'm on your side, Kenya, because I didn't like the way. I said, "Now whose side are you on, bitch?"
She's too neutral. I mean, like
Yeah. I still like her though. I don't have no issue. I don't take no issue with her. I still like her.
And I feel like I'm letting it slide because she's new. She's trying to get to know everybody. So I feel like she's trying to give everybody a shot. Right. She knows Brittany was wrong, but she's just like, you need to explain yourself. Like very mature, like Kenya. Like what happened was wrong. I'm sorry to happen to you, especially at my event. Being a real young woman about it. So
right.
Ooh, I just know she would.
Let's see.
Angela would have fit in so well with maybe last season cast. Like some of if the women were a little bit older and mature.
Yeah. But you can see that they're trying to phase out the older, mature women. They really, which just sucks even more for Kenya because girl, now they probably gonna go over with Britt. But Britt's story boring as fuck. She ain't got nothing going on, girl. And her good Judy girl, that lavender marriage she got going on, girl. What the fuck? Girl, y'all what on that man? Yeah. Girl, one episode you talking about why you gotta rush having a baby, and then the next episode he talking about something, we about to hurry up and have a baby. I thought you said that y'all
make up your mind, sir.
Make up your mind. Figure out what you want to do.
Her whole life just seems like a fraud.
It does.
So they can't keep up with their stories.
No,
that's what it's giving.
It is giving that. And what the fuck does he do for a living again? what does he do for a living? She has yet to say. She told us she was a video vixen. She told us about this insurance company she got, which again I don't understand. That I thought she said she sold it. What kind of
She
insurance
did
does
say
she
that.
have?
Now I think she's selling courses now on how to be an insurance scammer. Allegedly.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. When you say financial consulting and insurance stuff, I just be like, oh, okay, you be in there, you be in there scamming. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think. What else? What else is going on in the Bravo universe?
What else? Oh, we have a new show coming out. I don't know if you saw Making It in Manhattan with
Yes, with Riley and them.
With Riley and them. Riley and them. That's the only reason why I'm watching the girl. Riley, I'm watching it for you. And maybe a little bit for Gia. I'm a New Jersey fan too.
Yeah. I haven't watched New Jersey, but I would be interested in watching Riley. Because we watched her since she was a little kid.
Yes, I know. Yes, and I wish they had another black friend on there for her. But
I do too. That's the only reason why I was kind of turned off.
Hesitant on watching it in New York. No diversity.
That's what I'm saying. It's so many black people, so many brown people, so many non-white people in New York.
It had to be an influencer or something they could have put on this show. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Damn.
I don't know. So I do feel you. Like, I'm gonna give it a try though because
yeah.
I love anything Bravo related.
Yeah, girl, I'm not watching that damn show with Ashley and Giselle. Girl, get no, I don't care. I hate. I strongly dislike Giselle.
I'll watch it for
y'all. Okay, watch it. Go watch her TikTok.
I'm gonna let you know whether. I'm gonna let y'all
review her TikToks because I feel like they're gonna try to have Ashley singing.
Well, that's her shtick. She's been singing all around the DMV.
Oh, girl, we don't want it. We don't want it.
On our local news.
Okay, you didn't like her singing her Roberta Flack version killing us softly. Killing us softly, killing us roughly. Okay, girl, I can't.
I'm gonna give it a shot just because I ain't got shit else to do yet. I'm addicted to TV and reality TV, so that's just what I do.
I can't do it, friend. Tell me how it goes. Because nobody else on that damn show really is speaking to me.
Now that Married to Medicine is off, Potomac is off, we ain't got no Black Sunday no more.
We really don't. I don't know, girl. What is we gonna do, girl? I don't know.
We gotta find me something else to watch.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna try to start doing Beyond the Gates. I'm gonna start. I was thinking about getting back into like TV. There's a show called Yellow Jackets that I like watching. This
girl, that's my shit.
Bitch, you stop lying to me right now. You love Yellow Jackets.
Shit. I just girl, I've been watching this show for years.
Oh my god, girl. I was gonna say it's only 3 seasons, but girl, oh my god. Oh, girl, we gotta talk about that. Oh, bitch, I did not even know.
Are you caught up?
Huh?
Are you caught up?
No, I'm taking my time. Me and my sister watch it, but we've been taking a long time. So we just watched the episode where they did the trial.
So you're in the current season though. Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm in the current.
The next episode is the finale.
Is it?
The next episode that's airing is the finale.
Okay. I'm probably like 4 or 5 episodes behind of this season, but I'm caught up in the season though.
Because the last episode, I think it come on tonight. I think it comes on Friday, or maybe the episode that came on that I watched yesterday was the most new.
Hold on, let me pull it up real quick, girl. I did not know you watched that show, bitch.
I sat here and made my sister watch that. I said, I need somebody to talk to this show. I need somebody to talk to.
Me.
I did not know,
girl. I did not know either. I did not know, girl. I would have been okay.
And it's like a show you don't want to recommend to people because it's like
I know.
It's an acquired taste. Yes. If y'all watch Yellow Jackets, get in the comments.
Yes.
Let us know good girlfriend chat on Yellow
Jackets. Yes. If y'all, it was a couple people who in the comment section that said that they watched it.
Okay.
Like because I did a post. I had the little picture with the little yellow jacket on them or whatever. They was like, oh my god, I love that show. So I'm on episode 6, and I think it's 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the next show that me and my sister watching tonight is episode 6.
10 is already out or no?
10 is already out.
Okay, so it came on last night then.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Actually, last night, and it aired on the 11th. Yeah. So girl. Ooh, girl. Okay, so
I'm just thinking about what I saw last night. Like,
hold on.
Can you please hurry up?
Yes. Okay. Well, we was taking our time, but we're gonna.
I know. Well, yeah, take your time so we can really
Yes.
digest and talk about it.
Yes. I just finished the Did Todd Do That episode with that was when oh my god, this is when Shauna blamed, what's the damn girl?
Their names always. But if they just had the trial, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, they had the trial. Yeah, and they I was like, y'all hoes is crazy. I don't like. There is nobody on the show that I like. Like, there is no. Is there someone that you like that you rooting for? Who is it?
They do my girl so bad.
They do her. They do.
They do my girl bad.
They do.
And she's just trying to be a good friend.
She has been, and they've been treating her bad since middle school.
Yes, and I mean, if they really knew what she did,
that bitch. She would be.
I know we talking in code. Like,
we are. Okay, let's end it because yes. We're sorry, y'all. I think we should do a good reference channel on Yellow Jackets. Okay, let's do that. Okay. So, well, it was good seeing you again, friend. Tell the people where they can find you.
On TikTok _Sierra Knows It All, and on Twitter @Sierra Knows It All.
Yes. All right, good girlfriend. It was wonderful to have you. Yes. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow Sierra on Twitter and on TikTok. She's always funny, got the hot takes, the flop of the, what is it? Flop the top.
Flop the top.
Flop the top. She's got, yes. She's my good girlfriend. Yes. Oh, love you, friends. Yes. So, and y'all can be a part of the Good Girlfriends chat as well. Get in the comments. Let us know what you think about all the goings on. We'll see y'all in the next one. Take care. Just like you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill.